Hi, everyone, and welcome to our Advanced Business Communications course, which will be run asynchronously this semester. I wanted to make this video to, first of all, welcome you to the course and to also give you a better idea of how things are going to work this semester. Now, I'm guessing that for some of you, this is not the first time that you're taking an asynchronous course. I'm guessing that you guys are going to be comfortable because you've done this before and you know how to proceed with this more or less independent method of learning. To those of you who have just taken an asynchronous course for the first time, I want to say it's good news and it's bad news. The good news is, well, I think you know what the good news is. That's probably why you took an asynchronous course in the first place. We don't have to meet every week. We don't have to have regular meetings and synchronous work where we all have to show up, whether online or in a physical classroom at the same time. With an asynchronous course, the idea is that you are an independent learner. You are most likely a busy professional and you are seeking a degree or a program that allows you to learn at your own pace and to, kind of schedule the schoolwork around whatever you have going on in your personal or professional life. Now, um, you see, in today's day and age, if you want to learn anything, you can do it, right? Like there is no shortage of resources out there. I have friends who are self-taught in a variety of areas, and all they rely on for learning is YouTube or these online learning platforms like Coursera, for example, that offer online courses. And there is also no shortage of written materials, right? There are books out there that you can purchase. There's a lot of free stuff on the internet. So if someone wants to learn something and they're not learning it, my feedback to them is you're not motivated enough. Because if you were motivated enough, you'd be able to find everything. Especially now with AI, we have our own, personal polymath assistant who can answer questions about, interpreting song lyrics to, reviewing pieces of ideas that you have for different things. So there's just so much you can do. And the resources are by no means a barrier to your learning. Now, if you are somewhat independent in your learning, you might still need someone to guide you through the way, to tell you where to start, what to read first, how to structure your learning, how to create a solid foundation for your learning, because otherwise, all these facts and little skills and pieces of information that are thrown our way and which we acquire will not stick to anything. It will not create this coherent body of skills, right? So that's why you need some sort of progression to your learning, right? Some kind of structure that you can follow. And that's what we're trying to do in this course. The idea is that every week on Monday, I will release the content for that week. And you normally have until the end of the week to cover the material, read through them, and complete any tasks that are assigned. There will usually be some kind of task assigned to every week's class. So all you have to do is check the announcements. That's where I will be relaying important pieces of information such as deadlines, detailed instructions, etc. with you. So these are the tasks that need to be completed. But more importantly, I want you to work your way through the week by week. So, for example, this is week 1, and here we have the course introduction. As you can see, we have a series of pages. The introduction is usually an overview. Then we have a self introduction activity. This will be done in the discussions. And then there's a summary and a preview of what will be completed next week. Now, as we proceed, we will have more content uploaded, and the tasks that you will need to complete will be more complex as well. If you don't know, this course has a major formative task which you will be completing in groups. It's called the formal report. More on that later. And then there are also a number of smaller assignments that involve memo style communication in the business setting. You can find the assignments here under this tab, so you can expand it. You have the quizzes. Again, you can expand. And more importantly, I want you to begin with the course orientation. So here we have welcome, a little bit about me, expectations and responsibilities. So please be patient with the material, read through them, and don't just assume that these are, like decorative items that we're placing on the course shell. They're not. They are very essential to the tasks that you will be completing. Now, I will also be holding weekly drop-in meetings. So I will assign a time and date. This will be announced to you. And every week I will be available for a few minutes, even longer if necessary, to answer your questions. So you do have a chance to connect with me and ask any questions you have. You also have my email address, and you can contact me through this messages tab here on Luminate. Okay, I think I've covered most of the things that I need to. The only thing is about the ebook that you need to purchase. So this semester we are working with a textbook, and you will need to purchase this textbook for our session. So I'm trying to let you know about the text that you will need to prepare and have ready. And so when the time comes and when we actually roll up our sleeves and when I begin assigning these tasks and activities, you will know exactly where to find it. So information about this, you can check out the week by week schedule here. This is where you have the course outline. So if you want to browse the week by week, this is where you can do it. Here's the assessment scheme for the semester. And if you scroll further down, you can see that we have the week by week. So week 1, you're going to complete the discussion forum activity called Getting to Know You, and you're going to complete the pre-course writing sample, right? So all the way to week 14, everything has been laid out here for you to preview. Now, about the book that you're going to have to purchase, here it is. It's written by Carolyn Mayer, published in 2019. The title of the book is Communicating for Results, A Canadian Student's Guide. This is the 5th edition, and it is published by Oxford University Press. So you have all the information you need. You can purchase this textbook from Centennial Libraries. Anyway, I hope this was a useful introduction. I tried to keep it brief, just to really orientate you to the course. I will be around